Welcome to Tungla Online Classes. Today we are going to discuss the remaining problems. Problem number 4.1. 4.1. In this given problem, they given that a rain is falling vertically. Rain is falling vertically with a speed of 30 meter per second. So the rain will be falling in which direction? Vertically, downward direction with a velocity of 30 meter per second. Now, a woman rides a bicycle. A woman rides a bicycle with a speed of 10 meter per second. With a speed of 10 meter per second from where to where? North to south. So she will be riding the bicycle in which direction? North to the south with a speed of 10 meter per second. Now what they are asking? What is the direction? What is the direction in which she hold her umbrella? So in this question what they mentioned two values. One of the value is velocity of the rain. That velocity of the rain will be given by 30 meter per second. 30 meter per second, and that rain will be falling vertically downwards. And later he was mentioned that she will be riding a bicycle which will be moving with a speed of 10 meter per second. That should be moving in the direction north to the south. So finally they are asking that in which direction she hold her umbrella. So this is the concept of relative velocity. Already we discussed rain umbrella concept. Rain umbrella concept. Already I told in the previous classes, we have to hold the umbrella. We have to hold the umbrella in the direction of relative velocity of rain with respect to the man or woman. So in what direction we must hold the umbrella? The umbrella must be hold. The umbrella must be hold in the direction of relative velocity of the rain. In the direction of relative velocity of the rain with respect to the woman. With respect to the woman. For that, first what we have to assume? The rain will be falling in a vertically downward direction. Rain will be falling in the vertically downward direction. So, velocity of the rain is given by V R bar. We are measuring the direction also, vector quantity we measured. So that velocity of the rain is given by V R bar. That value is equal to 30 meter per second. 30 meter per second. Now, I am assuming that a girl or a woman will be traveling from where to where? North to the south. She was traveling in which direction? North to the south. So, I am indicating the velocity of the woman. I am indicating the velocity of the woman. So, which is equal to 10 meter per second. 10 meter per second from north to south. So, here what value we have to calculate? We have to calculate relative velocity of the rain. So, the general notation for the relative velocity is given by relative velocity of the rain with respect to woman. VRW bar. VRW bar is indicating what? Velocity of the rain. Velocity of the rain with respect to the woman. With respect to the woman. So VRW bar is equal to what? VR bar minus VW bar. VR bar minus VW bar. This is a general notation for representing the relative velocity of any two vectors. Relative velocity of any two vectors. So velocity of the rain with respect to woman is equal to VR bar minus VW bar. Already we wrote VR bar. This minus VW bar can be written as plus of minus VW bar. Plus of minus VW bar. VW bar is indicating what? Actual velocity vector of the woman. VW bar is indicating what? Actual velocity vector of the given woman. Minus VW bar is indicating the negative vector of VW bar. The negative vector of VW bar. How can we draw the negative vector? For a given vector, the negative vector should be drawn. The negative vector should be drawn in opposite direction, keeping its magnitude will be remain same. So that minus VW bar will be taken as like this. So this is a VW bar. Its negative vector direction was reverses. keeping the magnitude will be remain same. Magnitude value will be remain same. So that this vector will be indicating the second vector, this vector will be indicating the first vector. Now, if it is representing the first vector, this point is nothing but first vector tail. That point is nothing but what? First vector tail. And this is the what? Head of the first vector, and minus VW bar is taken as a what? Not VW bar. Here we are taking the second vector as minus VW bar. Minus VW bar will be taking as a what? Second vector, and this point is denoting tail of the second vector. That point is denoting what? Tail of the second vector, and this is nothing but head of the second vector. Now, the resultant is always drawn from where to where? The resultant is always drawn from tail of the first vector to the tail of the first vector to the head of the second vector. Tail of the first vector to the head of the second vector. So that this resultant is nothing but velocity of the rain with respect to woman. Velocity of the rain with respect to woman. So in the rain umbrella concept, before going to either calculating the magnitude or direction, in which direction we have to hold the umbrella, we must draw the diagram like this. Then only we will say in this particular direction we can hold the umbrella. So the umbrella should be held. The umbrella should be held in the direction of. The umbrella should be held in the direction of relative velocity of the rain. They are asking by making how much angle? By making how much angle we have to hold the umbrella. For calculating the angle, already we told this angle we are assuming what? Beta. From this we will write tan beta is equal to opposite side by adjacent side. Opposite side by adjacent side. While you are calculating the angle value, we must consider their magnitudes only. What is the magnitude of minus VW bar? That magnitude value is equal to 10 meter per second, and the velocity of the rain magnitude is equal to what? 30 meter per second. So this value is equal to 1 by 3. Therefore, angle beta value is equal to, we will write tan inverse of 1 by 3. What is the beta? Beta indicates angle made by the umbrella. Angle made by the umbrella with the direction of the rain. Beta is indicating what? Angle made by the umbrella with the direction of the rain. So that beta is the angle whose value is equal to what? Tan inverse of 1 by 3, which is making with the direction of VR bar. VR bar is indicating what? Velocity of the rain, or in which direction the rain will be falling. So that we must hold the umbrella with an angle of beta is equal to tan inverse of 1 by 3 with the direction of the rain. So this is calculation of the direction of the umbrella with respect to the direction of the rain. Okay. The next problem is, a man can swim with a speed of 4 km per hour in still water. So what they given? A velocity of the man with respect to water was given. What they given? Velocity of the man with respect to water is given. So first we will write the given data. So what they given? Velocity of the man with respect to water is equal to how much they given? 4 km per hour they given. 4 km per hour they given. Now, what value they are asking? How long does he takes to cross the river of 1 km wide? So, he will be traveling with a velocity of how much? 4 km per hour with respect to the water. Now, what they are asking? If the width of the river is 1 kilometer, if the width of the river is what? 1 kilometer, how much time he will be took? How much time he will be took to cross the river? So what value they are asking? They are asking time required to cross the river if the width value is equal to how much? They mentioned by 1 kilometer. In the first sentence, what they mentioned? They mentioned that the velocity of the man with respect to water is equal to 4 kilometer per hour, and also they mentioned that if the width of the river is equal to 1 kilometer, how much time he was taking to cross the river. And he makes his strokes normal to the river current. One more condition they mentioned, in which direction he started his journey is. He started his journey normal to the river flow. Normal to the river flow. So this is the case for what we discussed in the river boat concept, that is nothing but to cross the river in shortest time interval. To cross the river in shortest time interval. So they mentioned clearly he started his journey normal to the bank of the river means he wants to cross the river in shortest time interval. First we will calculate the time taken by the man to cross the river in the case 4. That formula already we wrote. Time taken to cross the river is, time taken to cross the river is, T is equal to, we wrote the formula, D by velocity of the boat with respect to water. Time T is equal to what? D by velocity of the boat with respect to water. So what is the value of D? It is 1 kilometer. The width of the river is equal to, they mentioned by how much? 1 kilometer, and velocity of the boat with respect to water, that value is equal to 4 kilometer per hour. So time is equal to how much? Time is equal to how much he was taken? 1/4 hour, or this value is equal to 15 minutes. This is the first answer. So what is the time taken by the man? What is the time taken by the man to cross the river is T is equal to either 1/4 hour or 15 minutes. Now, he will be asking that how far down the river does he reaches on the other bank. That is also we discussed in the case of shortest time interval. So due to the flow of the water, actually he wants to reach the opposite point B on the other bank. But due to the flow of the water, so he will be drifted in the direction of the flow of the water. So here the drift is nothing but the drift is equal to what from the figure BC. Drift is equal to what? The horizontal distance in the direction of the flow of the water. So drift is equal to, we know the formula, velocity of the water into time. Velocity of the water into what? Time. So here velocity of the water they mentioned by how much? 3 kilometer per hour. Velocity of the water is equal to what? 3 kilometer per hour. Here they mentioned clearly. So that velocity of the water is equal to 3 kilometer per hour into time is equal to how much? 1/4 hour. 1/4 hour. Therefore, drift BC is equal to 34 kilometer. Okay. So what is the drift? He was traveled in the direction of the flow of the water is, drift is equal to what? Hour will be getting cancelled. 3/4 kilometer. So 3/4 kilometer, that is the drift due to the river flow. Next question is 4.14, important one. In a harbor, wind is blowing at a speed of 72 kilometer per hour. So what they mentioned? First we will read the given data. So they given that velocity of the wind is given. Velocity of the wind is equal to what? 72 kilometer per hour. 72 kilometer per hour. And the flag and the mast of the boat, anchored in the harbor, flutters along the northeast direction. So what they given? They mentioned that wind is blowing at a speed of 72 km per hour. What is the value they mentioned? Velocity of the wind is given, and a flag is there, that is placed on the mast of the boat. Usually the flag will be fluttering. In the direction of the wind. So that the flag will be flutters in which direction? Along the northeast direction. The flag is flutters in which direction? Along the northeast direction means initially the flag will be flutters in the direction of the wind only. So that the velocity of the wind will be measured. Along the northeast direction. Northeast direction means it is making 45 degrees with respect to the east. So the flag will be initially flutters. In the direction of the wind, whenever the boat is in the state of the rest. So the velocity of the wind they mentioned. What is the velocity of the wind? 72 km per hour. Due to that velocity of the wind, the flag was flutters along the northeast direction. Northeast means what? It makes an angle of 45 degrees with respect to either east or north. Now if the boat will be starts moving, initially the flag will be on the boat mast only. Initially the boat is in the state of the rest. At that time it was flutters in the direction of the wind only. Whenever the boat will be starts moving at a speed of 51 km per hour. One more value they mentioned. Velocity of the boat they mentioned. Velocity of the boat is equal to what? 51 km per hour. 51 km per hour. So whenever the boat will be came into the motion, they are asking that what is the direction of the flag? Which is placed on the mast of the boat. So here two velocities they mentioned. How many velocities they mentioned? Two velocities they mentioned. One is the wind velocity they mentioned. Another one is the what? Velocity of the boat also they mentioned. Now, so here they are asking along which direction? The finally the flag will be flutters while you consider the motion of the boat also. Here are two things we have to understood. First point, when the boat was at rest, the flag will be flutters in the direction of the wind only. But whenever the boat will be came into the motion, the flag must be flutters in the direction of relative velocity of the wind with respect to the boat. Again repeating, whenever you consider the motion of the boat also, the flag will be finally flutters. In the direction of relative velocity of the wind with respect to the boat. So what we have to calculate? We have to calculate the direction of relative velocity of the wind, with respect to the boat. So here the direction of relative velocity of the boat, relative velocity of wind with respect to the bodies, again we have to consider the relative motion concept, very important relative motion. So we have to write relative velocity of the wind with respect to the boat, relative velocity of the wind with respect to the boat. It is represented by VWB bar, velocity of the wind with respect to the boat. So which is equal to VW bar minus VV bar. VW bar minus VV bar. In the previous problem also we did the same thing. So whenever the relative motion will be K, we have to consider the negative vector of the second vector. The negative vector of the second vector. See here, I will write this value as VW bar plus of minus VV bar. VW bar plus of minus VV bar. Here, VW bar will be considered as the first vector and minus VV bar will be considered as second vector. First vector is nothing but velocity of the wind. Second vector will be considered as a what? Negative vector of the velocity of the boat. So in the question they mentioned that the boat is moving with a speed of 51 km per hour to the north. The boat is moving actually in which direction? Towards north. So I am indicating the velocity of the boat. The velocity of the boat in which direction? Along the north. Along the north. If VB bar will be acting along the north, minus VB bar will be taken. Minus VB bar will be taken along the south. Minus VB bar will be taken along the south. So minus VB bar is indicating. Minus VB bar is indicating what? Negative vector of the velocity of the boat. Negative vector of the velocity of the boat. Now I got the first vector. I got the second vector. Here they are not asking the magnitude of the relative velocity. They will be asking only the direction. Only the direction of resultant vector. So I am using parallelogram law of vectors for finding the direction of the resultant. So if it is a VW bar, this parallel vector is also indicating what? VW bar. If it is a minus VV bar, this vector also indicating minus VV bar. So assuming it is a first vector and this is a what? Second vector. So first vector head will be joined with the tail of the second vector, and this is indicating head of the second vector. So the resultant will be drawn like this. This resultant is nothing but what? Velocity of the wind with respect to the boat. That resultant is nothing but what? Velocity of the wind with respect to the boat. Once again, this is the actual direction of the velocity of the wind. This is the actual direction of the velocity of the wind. This is the actual direction of the velocity of the moving boat. But they are asking which one? Relative velocity of the wind with respect to the boat we have to calculate, and also we have to specify the direction of velocity of the wind with respect to the boat. For that purpose, we consider here relative velocity of the wind with respect to the boat. That only we wrote here. VWB bar is equal to VW bar minus VV bar. VW bar minus VV bar. So it is nothing but the addition of the velocity of the wind vector and the negative vector of velocity of the boat. So if it is a VV bar, it is nothing but a minus VV bar. The same parallel vector drawn was here. So this is the first vector and this is the second vector. So the resultant will be drawn from tail of the first vector to the head of the second vector. So graphically we represented the direction of the resulting. Again, coming to the parallelogram law of vectors. To find the direction of the resultant, we are using one formula. Tan alpha is equal to tan alpha is equal to what? Q sin theta by P plus Q cos theta. Tan alpha is equal to what is the formula? Q sin theta by P plus Q cos theta. What is the theta here? Theta is angle between P bar and Q bar vectors. Angle between the P bar vector comma Q bar vectors. And what is the alpha? Angle made by the resultant vector. Angle made by the resultant vector. Once again, in that formula, theta is denoting what? Theta is denoting angle between the given two vectors P bar comma Q bar, and alpha is representing the angle made by the resultant vector, with respect to the first vector, or P bar. Now, from this diagram, I am saying that first vector is VW bar. First vector is what? VW bar. Second vector is minus VB bar. First vector is the VW bar. Second vector is the what? Minus VB bar. Now, what is the angle between these two? Already this angle is equal to how much? 45, and this angle is equal to what? 90. So that we will write angle between VW bar minus VB bar is 135 degrees. What is the angle between VW bar and minus VB bar? 90 plus 45, that is equal to what? 135. Therefore, you got the theta value. Theta value is equal to what? 135. Theta value is equal to how much? 135. Now, I want to calculate the alpha value. What is the alpha value? This is the resultant vector. Angle made by the resultant vector with respect to the first vector VW bar. There the first vector is the P bar. That's why you wrote with respect to the P bar. But here out of the two vectors, what is the first vector? VW bar. So that alpha is, what is the alpha? Alpha is angle made by the resultant vector with respect to the velocity of the wind. So that here I am writing that alpha is angle made by velocity of the wind with respect to both vector with the direction of VW bar. So I defined the alpha. What is the alpha? Angle made by the resultant vector with respect to the first vector. Similar to that formula, I am writing tan alpha. So here tan alpha is equal to there the second vector is the Q. Here what is the second vector? Velocity of the board. So here we have to write only the magnitude VB sin. In the place of theta, what we have to write? 135 degrees. Theta value is equal to what here? 135 degrees. That only I write. Tan alpha is equal to second vector magnitude and sin angle between these two given vectors by P means what? First vector. First vector means what? VW plus Q cos theta. Q means second vector. Velocity of the boat into cos 135. So like this we have to write for calculating the direction. Once again, tan alpha is equal to what? VB into sin 135 by VW plus VB into cos 135. Now simply you substitute the values. VB, velocity of the boat, is equal to how much? 51 km per hour. Velocity of the boat is equal to what? 51 into sin 35. Sin 35 can be written as sin 180 minus 45 degrees. Sin 35 can be written as sin of 180 minus 45 by VW. What is the VW? Velocity of the wind. Velocity of the wind is equal to how much? 72. Velocity of the wind is equal to what? 72 plus VB. VB means again 51. Again cos 135. Cos 135 is equal to cos of 180 minus 45. Cos 135 can be written as a what? Cos of 180 minus 45. So here 51 into sin of 180 minus theta, sin of 180 minus theta, sin theta. Sin of 180 minus theta is equal to what? Sin theta. Cos of 180 minus theta is equal to minus cos theta. Sin of 180 minus theta is equal to what? Sin theta. Cos of 180 minus theta is equal to minus cos theta. Therefore, this value becomes sin 45 by 72 plus 51 into minus cos 45 degrees. Minus cos 45 degrees. Now, so tan alpha is equal to, I am writing here, tan alpha is equal to 51 sin 45 is equal to 1 by root. Sin 45 is equal to what? 1 by root 2 by 72 minus will be there. Again 51 into 1 by root. 51 into 1 by root. If you took the LCM and after the calculation, you will be getting like this. 51 by 72 into root 2 minus 51. 72 into root 2 minus 51. Okay, now this value is equal to 51 by 72 into root 2. Root 2 means about 1.414. If you simplify this value, you will get 101.8 minus 51. 101.8 minus 51. If you again simplify this value, you will be getting nearly that value is equal to 1. Nearly that value is equal to what? 1. So therefore, tan alpha is equal to 1. That implies alpha value is equal to 45 degrees. Alpha value is equal to how much? 45 degrees. What is the alpha? What is the alpha? Angle made by the VWB bar with respect to VW bar. If this angle alpha value will be 45 means, if alpha value will be 45 means, the VWB bar must be acting along the east. If alpha value is equal to 45, the direction of VWB bar must be acting along the east. That means, what is the VWB indicates? VWB indicates relative velocity of the wind with respect to the board. That is nothing but finally the flag will be flutters. Finally the flag will be flutters in the direction of the east. Next question is 4.16. A cricketer can throw a ball to a maximum horizontal distance of 100 meters. So what they mentioned, a cricketer will be throwing the ball and the maximum horizontal distance thrown by the cricketer will be is equal to 100 meters. That is nothing but range of the projectile. So what is the definition of the range of the projectile? The maximum horizontal distance covered by the projectile during its time of flight is nothing but horizontal range. So that he mentioned that a horizontal distance is the maximum. So first we will write the general formula for the range. Range general formula R is equal to U square sin 2 theta by G. The general formula for the range is equal to what? R is equal to U square sin 2 theta by G, where theta is the angle of projection. Theta is the what? Angle of projection. So what is the condition for the range to be maximum? So if angle of projection theta value is equal to 45 degrees, angle of projection theta value is equal to what? 45 degrees, then we said that range will be maximum. What is the required condition for maximum range? If the angle of the projection theta value is equal to 45 degrees, then the corresponding range will be what? Maximum. So R max is equal to formula, R max is equal to U square, right? R max is equal to U square, right? That only they mentioned. A cricketer will be throwing the ball by a maximum horizontal distance. That is nothing but range will be maximum. This value is equal to 100 meters. That value what they mentioned, 100 meters. Now, what they are asking? How much high above the ground? How much high above the ground can the cricketer throw the same ball? Same ball they mentioned means what? Velocity of projection will be remain same. What is the condition they specified? Same ball means the velocity of the projection also what? Remains same. Now they are asking that if the same ball will be projected vertically upwards, what is the maximum height? What is the maximum height the ball will be covers? The ball will be covers. That value they are asking. Already this vertical projection motion we discussed in the motion in straight line. There the H max formula will be given by U square by H. In the case of the vertical projection, the maximum height reached by the vertically projected body will be given by H max is equal to what is the formula? U square by H. But you know the U square by G value. So I will write this value as 1 by 2 into U square by H. 1 by 2 into what? U square by H. So 1 by 2 into U square by G value is equal to what? 100. So what is the maximum height here? H max is equal to what? 15 meters. If the same person will be throwing the same ball with the same initial velocity of projection U, that will be reaching the vertical distance, the maximum vertical distance, that is nothing but H maximum, which is given by how much? 15 meters only. 15 meters only. Thank you.